Hello and welcome to World of Warships with Montrala. Today I'm again sailing Tier 7 Japanese destroyer Akatsuki in this Tier 7 battle. I'm a top tier destroyer. This is also carrier battle, but luckily only Tier 6 carriers are present. That's a very good news because Japanese torpedo boats doesn't have any anti-air capability to write home about. Actually, most of the destroyers don't have it, but Japanese torpedo boats are especially deficient in this area. This is Two Brother maps, one of the most fun maps in World of Warships, I believe. And I will not try to push in the middle, at least not from the start. I'm moving to the west side of the map towards objective A, and I will try to capture it as fast as it's possible. One of the reasons for me to choose this side is it had a less shipment, so I wanted to support it, and also the destroyer here, Scon, doesn't have a smoke, so cannot disengage from a carrier attacks, and also it was the closer one for me. That's made natural to move this way. Actually, from this side of the map there is a nice piece of land inside the objective A that allows me to be inside the objective without being under torpedo attacks from other destroyers, and I also can somehow hide from other ships. And we have a French gunboat here. Hello. I opened the fire immediately on her. That's quite unusual for the Japanese torpedo boats to use her guns, but this is how I like to play. I want to use all the tools I have in my disposal, and actually guns on these Japanese torpedo boats are quite decent. They have a poor rotation speed, so I improved it a bit using a module to increase turret rotations. They have long reload, but also they have a quite nice damage in alpha strike, so maybe not as fast shooting as other torpedo or gunboat is, but if they hit, so not doing a good job about that now. If they hit, they actually can hurt. Oh, we forced this French DD to go out of the cap. Scanner moved inside, and together we managed to take a cap. So now the situation is in favor for our teams. We have 3 caps to our name. Fast point in cam. Basically, if the game be in this state, we will win in 8 minutes. But of course it will not happen. There is a lot of shooting and sinking ships ahead of us. I'm quite aggressively moving forward toward objective C. I asked Scan to support me, and she agreed to move with me. I want to make an aggressive push into the objective C or the base cap of enemy team. So far it's looking quite good for me. I'm considering sending some torps toward Niza now, but she's moving in the way that will take her outside of my torpedoes range. So no point in trying that. But I drop some torps in case she will decide to turn in or slow down. I stopped just in front of Cap for a while to let her sail away a bit before she will realize that there is destroyer in their home capture point. And now I'm in the process of taking last cap on the enemy team. We are already 6 minutes into battle and actually we don't have any ships sunk on both teams. That's unusual, and our home cap is being taken from us, probably by a French cruiser Emile Bertin, who was brave enough to move in the middle between two brother islands. So I decided to wait a bit inside the cap, and meanwhile we have some kills. We lost our airport Hiroshima, but we took Dallas and Jaguar. And I'm trying to send some torps towards Koenig that is sailing very nicely in my torpedo range. I'm saving my last sets of torpedoes, but decided to send it anyway, as my other two launchers will reload in less than half minute. So far I didn't do much damage, but this is changing now. Managed to land 2 torpedoes in Koenig, get a flat, and we have also next set of torpedoes going her way. Also we lost one more battleship, Lyon, and we killed one more enemy destroyer. And here goes Koenig, and it's my first kill. So I decided to move into the back to our home cap to retake it, and I do expect to meet an enemy cruiser here in the channel. And this is what happened. Okay. Unfortunately, she is a torpedo cruiser, so that was painful, but 5 torpedo hits, and I have my second kill on Urhal's enemy cruiser for the cost of a bit over 10,000 HP, so 2/3 of my HP. And that's no problem. It's not like I'm going into shooting contest with someone, aren't I? So now I'm taking back our objective together with other destroyer T-22, but looks like we've lost objective A that I kept before, so I'm trying to take it back. And here is a full health Akatsuki, 5 kilometers, and I'm down to 739 HP. So that's not a good news for me. Oh, we dumped some torpedoes, predicting she will try to rat me. And 2 more sets for good measure, because why not? And here she is. In this position she can only use front turret, and that's my 3rd kill. Our team has now lead of 5 kills lead. We have 2 caps in 1.5 minutes. The match will end in our favor, and I'm actually with 29 house points. That's 28 more than absolute minimum needed. So with this huge surplus of health, I'm moving inside objective I to try to cap it as well, but as our CV kills 1 more ship, this match ends in a win. I made 83,000 HP damage, had a devastating strike on the cruiser, sinked 3 ships, hit 9 torpedoes, and had some very interesting close quarters encounters with the cruiser and with destroyer. Both I shouldn't go alive out, but I managed. I made a decent 990 base XP. Came first in my team and made a huge dent in the health of Koenig and Bertin Akatsuki, and also scared a bit this Jaguar, or I don't know how to pronounce French names really. Most of my damage was from torpedoes, but we had also some floodings and all 8 battery hits. Oh, I hope you enjoyed this short battle. Like if you like it, dislike if you didn't like it. Please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.